friends, I'm Vivek here, the manager from Bangalore branch, and today we are going to discuss about one of our major partners, Alliance University, and the program which we are offering from Alliance University, that is an executive PGDM course, Executive Postgraduate Diploma in Management. So to start with, about the establishment of the university, Alliance University was established 15 years back, and till 2010 it was falling under Bangalore University, and in 2010 Alliance got a separate private university status, and today under Alliance University we have Alliance School of Business, Alliance Engineering College, Alliance School of Commerce, Alliance Law College, and in 2017 and 18 Alliance is also going to come up with its own medical college as well. And the Chancellor of University is Mr. Sudhir Angur. And Alliance is the first private university in whole Karnataka, and it has the largest campus in Karnataka as well. And as I already said, the course which we are offering from Alliance University is an Executive Postgraduate Diploma in Management. Next thing, coming to the recognitions of the university, Alliance holds all kind of recognitions and approvals. It's falling under UGC, that is Universities Grants Commission. Alliance University has an approval of AICTE, that is All India Council for Technical Education. And also, it's been approved by a premier body called IACBE, that is International Assembly for Collegiate Business Education, which is a US central body that looks into the standard and quality of management education across the globe. So this approval makes sure that the degree is not only valid in India, even if you're traveling outside of country, your degree would have validity and acceptance outside the country as well. And coming to the rankings of the credentials of the university, Alliance University was top 4th business school in India by the international linkages. It has also been ranked 10th by India by Edu Universal Ranking for the year 2014 and 15, and it has also been ranked 3rd in South India by Edu Universal Ranking for the same year 2014 and 15. And Alliance was ranked as the top 9th best business schools in the country for the year 2012 as per the survey taken by CNBC TV18. It was a private business school category that is competing with SPJ and XLRI and other private and business schools. And for the same year, as per the survey taken by CNBC TV18, Alliance was ranked as the top 17th best business schools in the country, that is competing with IITs, IIMs and other government and business schools as well. And finally, Alliance has the honor of being the best private university in the whole country by the ASSOCHAM in the year 2014, that is Associated Chambers of Commerce and Industry of India. And next, coming to the duration of the program. As it is an executive program, the total duration of the program is of 16 months. When I say it's a 16 months program, this 16 months course is being divided into 4 terms. As we usually have 4 semesters in a 2 years MBA, as executive programs, the time duration would be less compared to a full-time education. So it is a 16 months course, so there would be 4 terms, and each term would be for 4 months. And the exams would be conducted after every 4 months once. And the validity for the program would be of 36 months. When I say validity, if a person by any circumstances is not able to complete the program by 16 months, or if he is having any backlog in 16 months, the person can continue the program within 36 months, or he can complete the program within 36 months. And the most important thing is the modes of education. In Alliance University, we offer 2 modes of education to the students. One is campus mode of education, and the other one is called mixed mode of education. When I say campus mode of education, a campus mode of education is basically a mode which is followed by all the business schools in the country. So here what happens is, a student is going to have physical lectures every Saturdays and Sundays. A student is going to come to the business school physically every Saturdays and Sundays, and he is going to attend the sessions. So Saturdays the timings are between 3 to 7:30 in the evening, and on Sundays the classes are going to be between 9 o'clock to 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So a campus mode student also, in case if he is not able to come to the classes over the Saturday and Sunday by any of the circumstances, the campus mode student would be given the access for the online lectures as well. When I say online lectures, it is the same live lecture which is happening in the campus, would be broadcasted to the students live, so he can take the online classes as well. And the second mode of learning which we have is a mixed mode of learning. A mixed mode of learning is a flexible mode of education for the students. In this mixed mode of learning, what happens is, normally the Saturday and Sunday classes are going to be online. When I say it's online, it is the same lecture which is happening in the campus over Saturdays and Sundays. It's been broadcasted online to the students. So it's a two-way communication. A student can even ask the questions with the faculties and get it clarified during the classes itself. And even a mixed mode student also can come to the business school 1 or 2 sessions every month to physically attend the sessions. And also he can make use of the library facilities, and he can come and meet the faculties personally to clarify the queries and everything with the faculties. And this should happen with a prior appointment for the mixed mode students. But either you go with the campus mode of education or you go with the mixed mode of education, the final degree certificate is going to remain the same. It is not going to say that you have done it through campus mode or mixed mode. You've been awarded with a proper executive postgraduate diploma in management certificate post completion of the program. Next thing, coming to the specializations. So here in Alliance University, we offer 10 different specializations to the students, starting with financial management, marketing management, human resource management, lean operations management, information systems management, international business management, project management, retail management, and also we are offering with business analytics, wherein in India there are only very few business schools which has business analytics as a specialization, and also we do have logistics and supply chain management as well. Anyways, it's not mandate for a student to select the specialization in the initial phase itself, because the first 3 terms are going to be common for all these specializations. It's going to be common management subject, and the final term would be of specialization subject. So as a student, you have a time of 1 year or 3 terms to select your specialization as well. Next thing is coming to the key advantages, what a student is going to get through the program. First thing, it is delivered by the senior industry professionals, full-time faculties. When I say senior industry professionals, Alliance as a business school holds the highest or the largest pool of faculties in the total country, wherein Alliance School of Business has 105 faculties for the business school alone, which is the largest pool of faculties by any of the business schools in the country. That is even competing with the IIMs as well. When I say 105 faculties, out of which 60% of faculties are doctorate holders with minimum 10 to 15 years of experience into academics alone, into teaching field. And the rest 40% of faculties are the CEOs and CFOs of companies. And also exactly Alliance has more than 30 faculties who are the alumni of IIM Ahmedabad, Bangalore and Kolkata as well. And also additional learning support has been given to the students in the form of PowerPoint presentations, summaries have been given to the students, solved question papers has been given to the students, solved case studies have been given to the students, and the final thing is, here we have an extensive network of students, almost from more than 350 MNCs. This plays a vital role in the executive studies, because the same program we are providing it from more than 10 years now, and we are going to start with the 29th batch. So we almost have students from more than 350 MNCs, right from Microsoft, Cisco Systems, Juniper Networks, Sandvine, Alcatel-Lucent, JP Morgan Chase, Wells Fargo, almost from Fortune 500 MNCs we do have the students as well, right from executive levels till top management levels. We do have the students who are pursuing the program, who have completed the program as well. The next thing is evaluation pattern. So when it comes to evaluation pattern, here it's going to be, student is going to have both assignments and the end-term examinations as well. So when I say assignments are going to carry 30% of weightage in the total marks. When I say 30% of weightage, here a student has to submit 2 assignments every subject. So each assignment would carry 15 marks. So total altogether it would carry 30% of weightage. And the final examination or the end-term examination would carry 70% of weightage. So this end-term examination is going to be online, that is the mode of examinations are going to be online, and it would have both multiple choice questions and subjective questions as well. So this examinations, the multiple choice questions and subjective questions of the final end-term examination, a student has to give it from centers if he is in India. In case if a student is traveling abroad during the program, the student has to just scan and send the visa copy to take an approval, so that the student would be given the access to give the examination from abroad itself to the personal laptop. And the examinations is going to be flexible as well. When I say flexible, here as I already mentioned, every term is going to have 4 subjects. So for this 4 subjects for which the student is going to give the examination, students have been given with a time slot of 10 days. So as a student, he or she has the flexibility to select the date and the time for the examination as well. Even if a student wishes to give the examination only on weekends also, that is practically possible, they can select the date and the time. And the total duration of the examination would be 2 hours per subject. And next thing is coming to the eligibility criteria. Here we have different eligibility criteria for graduates and diploma holders. So to start with, BE and BTech holders, BE or BTech holders should minimum have 1 year of full-time work experience to be eligible for the executive studies. If a student is of 3 years degree holder, or if he has 3 years of diploma after his 12th, the student should minimum have 2 years of full-time work experience. If a student is holding any polytechnic diploma, that is after 10th, 12th and 2 years of full-time diploma, then the student should minimum have 5 years of full-time experience to be eligible for the program. If a student is of diploma holder, after 10th, if he is done with 3 years of diploma, then he or she should minimum have 10 years of full-time experience to be eligible for the executive studies. Next, coming to the fees, the fee structure would differ as per the modes what the student is going to select. So to start with campus mode, the total fee structure for the program would be of 2,45,000 rupees. And for the mixed mode of education, the fee structure is going to be 1,60,000 rupees. And the other additional charges which are involved are examination fees, wherein a student has to make 1,000 rupees every subject as an examination fees. So in the total course, a student is going to have 15 subjects followed by 1 project work. So 16,000 rupees would be the examination fees which the student is going to make, and he is going to make it every term. And finally the application fees would be of 1,000 rupees. And here is the fees breakup for the fees what we have mentioned with the installment structure. So to start with mixed mode, the initial registration fees, if a person is planning to take the admissions, in that case the initial registration fees is going to be of 25,000 rupees. Plus 1,000 rupees would be the application fees, followed by the first, second and third installment is going to be of 35,000 rupees each, and the final installment, the fourth installment would be of 30,000 rupees. Or if a person is planning to go with the campus mode of education, again the initial registration is going to be the same, it is going to be 25,000 rupees, followed plus 1,000 rupees would be the application fees, and the first installment would be of 40,000 rupees, and the second, third and fourth installment would be of 60,000 rupees each. And these installments would be paid every 3 months once, or it's going to be a quarterly installment pattern which the student is going to pay. And the most important thing is, in between the course, if a student is willing to transfer the mode of education, for example, if a student is initially registering with the mixed mode of education, say after first term, if a student is planning to go with the campus mode of education, the student can shift the mode of education as well. As per the policy of the university, they can change the mode of education as well. Both campus to mixed mode or mixed to campus mode is practically possible. And then the fees for the same would be given by the university. It would differ as per the mode change. Thank you.